Good morning, Detroit. Huge move. Huge move by the Detroit Lions. Za'Darius Smith and a seventh round pick from the 2026 draft is coming to Detroit. Hey, if there's any team that got fleeced in this moment, it's the Cleveland Browns. You didn't even have to give up a fourth rounder to get Za'Darius Smith. You just said, hey, we're going to give you a 2025 fifth round pick and a sixth round pick. That's what we're going to give you. We just added a great stellar piece to the defense. DJ Reader, Ali McNeil, Olivier Anzarike, Makai Wingo, hell, Broderick Martin. And now that you got Za'Darius Smith to the team and Aiden Hutchinson going to be coming back very soon. And yeah, the injury is hard to come back from. But nevertheless, it doesn't stop this team from becoming the best defense in the NFL. It doesn't stop that at all. And Za'Darius Smith is an impact player, a monster instinct, smarts, great IQ, and he knows the North Division pretty well. Pretty well. He can get after the rush. He can get after the pass, bat down passes. I mean, this guy has all the tricks of the trade and a vet and knows what he can do to bring this team forward and all the way. I mean, he is Za'Darius Smith. There's no changing this guy, okay? There's no changing this guy. There's no changing this team. There's just so much more that this team is going to go after and get. I could sit here and talk all day and give you stats of Za'Darius Smith and this, that, and the third. I can give you that, but I'm giving you the fact of the matter is this guy is that stud that you would love to have on your team. No matter if you're AFC, NFC, this guy is a polarizing figure in defense. He's accomplished pretty much a lot. And I mean, at 32, he's not stopping. He's going to come at you like a freight train. So be happy, Detroit. We got a trade, and it's great that we got the deal done. But I feel like Brad Holmes got one more piece to add to the puzzle on this team. I mean, I don't know who could it be that we could add, But other than that, only time can tell. And I'm ready for this Week 10 matchup. I'm ready for the debut of Za'Darius Smith. I'm ready to see J-Mo come back in the picture and ball out the way he balled out, the past few games. And, I mean, this intensity is up to 1,000, man. Like, I really like the fact that we're a very tenacious team and a very gritty team that's just not going to back down and quit. And I like it. I like the fact that we got Za'Darius Smith. I liked it. Even if I said we should get Arden Key, Max Crosby, Aziz Alardri. I messed up the name, but his name is pretty hard to announce when you got these guys coming from Nigeria playing ball. But yeah, it's just great to have this team add a great vet that understands the game, knows how it is to play in the NFC, and knows it's tough to win, postseason games and stuff like that. Because last year we had a great postseason run. Now it's going to be an even better postseason run when you add Za'Darius Smith to the team in the fold. And I can't wait to hear, Dan Miller make the call on a sack that Za'Darius Smith will deliver on his debut game. I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm excited. I'm happy. Words cannot describe how happy I am about this moment. And yeah, last night, the Detroit Lions, speaking of, the Detroit Lions, they invaded FanDuel Sports Network and talked with Greg Kelser. And Greg Kelser said, hey, I want to see the Kansas City Chiefs and the Detroit Lions happen in the Super Bowl. And I'm sure Kirby Joseph, David Montgomery, Jahmyr Gibbs, Khalil Dorsey, and a lot more can agree to that. But they said, look, we got a lot of work to get down to. The Super Bowl is in February. It's still November, December. You know what I'm saying? And the new year is almost on the horizon. So you have to focus on these next upcoming games. You can't just lose your focus now on the regular season and say, hey, put us in the big dance already. No, let's focus on these next couple games, win these next couple games, and battle it out, and stay focused on the course that matters of being the number one seed in the NFC. You want to be the big dogs in your conference. You don't just want to say, hey, put us already there with this team and think that it's Super Bowl already, because Super Bowl is Super Bowl. Like I said, it's long ways from now. Focus on right now. Focus on the moment that's in front of you right now. Focus on the Houston Texans, who don't even have Diggs right now, but still have great talent at wide receiver. So don't let that shit be fooled. Joe Mixon, dog. CJ Stroud, dog. Hell, they had a nice postseason run too, but without that postseason run, they wouldn't even get as far without their head coach. Their coaching is great. Let's not sit here and act like the Houston Texans don't have a great head coach. Okay? Look, DeMeco Ryans is a hell of a coach. Please don't go away from that. Please don't go away from that and underestimate this team and underestimate what they can do in big games, especially with it being a primetime game with Mike Tirico and Chris Collinsworth calling the game on NBC. You just don't want to overlook this team, and you don't want to overlook any opponent that stands in your way. The journey to the Super Bowl starts now on trade day. It's going to be a lot of huge moves coming up on the trade deadline today. And, hey, just like the Woj bomb, you're going to get ready for some more, trade deadline bombs from Ian Rappaport and, even my guy. He went to Michigan, but I forgot his name. But he always drops a lot of trade bombs and a lot of big news out there and whatnot. So he's on NFL Live. Adam Schefter. Yes, Adam Schefter. That dude can drop a lot of Woj bombs for you, so you don't have to worry on that. And don't touch that dial, because there's a lot that's a lot of where it's coming from. So get ready, Detroit. We're headed to where we want to head to, and we're trending in the right direction, and we know that it only takes one game at a time to get to where we want to be. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and even give me your thoughts on the Za'Darius trade. I mean, I'm happy and excited that we got this ball player. Extremely great stud of a player. And oh yeah, I have 255 subscribers, man. Woke up to that early this morning, and I'm happy. I'm happy about that too. So keep on hitting that subscribe button and keep on showing your boy Chicken Nugget King 313 more love. And I'm gonna show you love back. And hey, one pride, man. Let's go. Let's get that dub. Let's get that championship. Let's do it.